All right, let's check our work real quick. On the second page of problems, slide 5, the first problem says, the cafeteria serves 50 bowls of fruit. Each bowl has 8 pieces of fruit. How many pieces of fruit were served? All right, so what is important in this problem? Let's read it one more time. The cafeteria serves 50 bowls of fruit. That's an important fact. Each bowl has 8 pieces of fruit. And then how many pieces of fruit were served? Okay. 50 bowls, 8 pieces of each. I can break down this 50 into 5 tens, and I need to do that 8 times. So I can use my pen tool and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same as saying 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, because these are my 10 longs. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I did that 8 times, right? 50 bowls at 8 pieces each. That's the same as saying 8 times 50 equals. That is the number sentence we are trying to figure out. So I have 8 groups of 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I do. 8 groups of 50. So I can count each one of these lines by 10. Say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400. I got 400 whenever I drew my model. Okay? That's one way to do it. Another way is to count them. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I have 40 sticks. I'm going to make this a little smaller. I have 40 tens. What does 40 times 10 equal? Well, I just need to add the extra 0. So I would type 40 and then add the extra 0 from over here. So 40 times 10 is 400. So my answer down here is going to be 400. Okay, which means that I would actually mark this one for my answer. So 8 pieces of fruit and 50 bowls is 400 pieces of fruit. Next up, ooh, look, there's a number line. We're going to use the number line. I'm going to get my highlighter working because I know I'm going to use it. It says a school cafeteria has 30 tables. Each table seats 6 students. How many students can be seated? Okay, so what's the important information? Cafeteria has 30 tables. Each table seats 6 students. 30 tables, 6 students. Get to the right place, Miss Pearson. Here we go. So I know that I need to do 30. Actually, let's do this. 6 times 30 to know how many students can be seated. 6 times 30. I'm using a number line. That's the same as saying 6 groups of 30 So if I was to do this, I'm going to count by tens to 30 6 times. So 10, 20, 30. There's one. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20. Okay. Let's see how many jumps I have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this number right here is my answer. That number happens to be 180. So 6 groups of 30 is 180. I really like using the number line. It seems to be simpler than drawing all of this out, and it makes more sense in my head whenever I go to use it. I can count what I need to count, and I'm there, and it gives me an answer. So I really enjoy this one. So the answer on this is 180. Okay? Next up, in the gym there are 7 rows of bleacher seats. Each row holds 40 people. How many people can sit in the bleacher seats? All right, what's the important information? There are 7 rows of bleacher seats. Each row holds 40 people. How many people can sit in the bleacher seats? So I need to do 7 times 40 equals 7 times 40. Where did I get those numbers? 7 rows, 40 people on each row. I can break this into 4 groups of 10. So I'm going to grab my pen tool, and I need 7 of those groups. Sometimes we do this. There are my mouse went awry. There are 7 groups. And then I need to put 40 in each one of these. That's a lot of dots if I just do 40. But if I use my 10 longs from my base 10 blocks, and just remember each one of these sticks is worth 10, we could do it this way. All right, almost there. Just make sure you only put 4 in each one. Don't go crazy with the 10 longs there. So now I can count them up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, I have 28 tens. So that's the same as saying 28 times 10, which equals, who remembers? That's right, I would write 28 and then add a 0. So 28 times 10 is 280. So 7 times 40 equals 280. My answer is 280. Okay, last one. Let's check this work. There are 8 rows of chairs set up in the gym for Career Day program. 8 rows of chairs set up for Career Day program. There are 30 chairs in each row. How many chairs are there? All right, there are 8 rows of chairs and 30 chairs in each row. How many chairs do we have? Well, that is the same as asking, what is 8 times 30? What is 8 times 30? And that's the same as doing 8 groups of 30. 8 groups of 30. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. All right, time to count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240. Okay. 240 chairs is what I came up with. And I know that because I have 24 lines. Each line is worth 10. And that equals 240. So my answer is 240. 240 chairs. Okay, I'm hoping you guys got all of these correct. I know you've been doing a good job on this, so I cannot wait to see what you do on the next page. This next page is your multi-step problems, and this is what I will be grading today, this page. All right, good luck. Don't forget to show your steps and show your work.